My younger cousin and I awakened two systems at the same time, a cashback system and a thrift system. My cousin picked the cashback system, so I had to take the thrift system. In the end, he worked himself to death in an endless spending loop, while I saved my way into quiet wealth. Then, at my wedding, his parents rushed over and started hitting me. "You're evil! You killed my son!" When I opened my eyes again, I was back on the day we had to choose. Yang Xiao spoke first, his voice full of exhaustion and venom. "I choose the thrift system." A cold, mechanical voice rang out in my head. "Host Yang Xiao has chosen the thrift system. Binding in progress. The remaining cashback system is available. Bind it to Host Mobai." I looked at Yang Xiao across from me. He was gaunt, sunken-eyed, like he had just crawled out of hell. But his eyes were burning with a twisted sense of revenge. I nodded. "Bind it." The smile on Yang Xiao's face froze before it could fully spread. The panic, fear, and breakdown he expected from me never came. I was calm as still water. Cashback system successfully bound. Starter mission, spend 10,000 RMB within 24 hours. Complete it and get 10,000 back. Fail, and you die. Almost at the same time, Yang Xiao heard his own system too. He clapped his hands over his ears and a flash of pain crossed his face. I already knew what his starter mission was. Within 24 hours, save your way to earning 1 RMB. Complete it and get 2 RMB. Fail, and the system will take away your most treasured possession. In my last life, that mission nearly drove me insane. But Yang Xiao was smiling like he had this in the bag. He got up from his chair, walked to the window, and turned off the unnecessary lights in the room. Electricity saved 0.05 RMB. He looked at me like I was already dead. "Good luck, Mobai." I ignored him, pulled out my phone, opened a food delivery app, and picked the most expensive Japanese place. Sashimi platters, sea urchin, wagyu. I tapped without blinking until the whole screen was full. Total, 9,088 RMB. Then I added 112 RMB in the tip box. Total, 10,000. Yang Xiao watched what I was doing and let out a sneer. Last-ditch effort. "Mobai, do you even know that the cashback money also has to be spent within the next 24 hours? You spend 10,000 today, 20,000 tomorrow, then 40,000 the day after that. Let's see how long you last." I said nothing. I just waited quietly for the delivery. Half an hour later, the delivery guy showed up out of breath, carrying several huge insulated boxes. I took them and thanked him. "These are all for you." The delivery guy froze. He thought he had misheard me. "Just think of it as a little thank you for everyone still out hustling this late." Then I shut the door. Outside the door was the delivery guy's excited thanks. Inside was Yang Xiao's shocked scream. "Are you insane? You just gave away 10,000 RMB worth of food." I just looked at him and smiled. He didn't get it. This system never kills people for spending. It kills people who only spend on themselves. Yang Xiao looked awful. He probably couldn't understand how I could give away 10,000 RMB so easily. To him, that was no different from giving away my own life. I had no interest in explaining it. Ding. Starter mission complete. Reward has been sent to your system account. Cashback amount, 10,000 RMB. New mission, spend 20,000 RMB within 24 hours. Complete it and get 20,000 back. Fail, and you're erased. I opened the system panel and looked at the balance inside. Exactly 10,000 RMB. At the same time, Yang Xiao's system chimed too. Ding, starter mission complete. Reward issued 2 RMB. For just $2, he had spent all day turning off lights, unplugging outlets, and even forcing himself not to drink water just to save 1 RMB and earn a 2 RMB reward. Meanwhile, I made 10,000 with a few taps. He stared at me so hard that the jealousy in his eyes was almost tangible. "Mobai, don't get cocky. This is only the beginning. The more you spend, the faster you die." I shrugged, picked up my phone, and started browsing shopping sites. This time, I didn't order takeout. On a pet rescue app, I found a stray cat and dog shelter that was about to shut down. Their page listed hundreds of animals and a long string of unpaid bills. Rent, food, medical costs. Altogether, they were short exactly 20,000 RMB. I contacted the person in charge and, after confirming everything, transferred the 20,000 RMB. She broke down crying on the phone and kept asking for my name because she wanted to make a thank you plaque for me. I turned it down. No need. Just let them have a good meal. After I hung up, Yang Xiao stared at me like I was some kind of monster. "You donated again? What the hell are you trying to do? Did you come back too?" I looked up at him. His face went deathly pale, and a huge wave of fear took hold of him. If I had come back too, then him stealing the thrift system was nothing but a joke. Not long after that, Yang Xiao left in a daze. He needed time to process the horrifying fact that I had come back too. As for me, I started planning my next round of spending. After I completed the 20,000 RMB spending mission, the system paid me back 20,000, and the next mission was to spend 40,000 within 24 hours. I turned on my computer and searched one name, Lin Shuan. In my last life, after I became rich, I met her at a tech startup event. She later became my wife. She was a woman who loved me more than money. Back then, she was already a successful entrepreneur, gentle and graceful. But in this life, at this point in time, she should still be a broke student hitting wall after wall. I found her information pretty quickly. She was a genius junior in the computer science department at Jing University, developing a brand new social app with a few classmates. The project had huge potential, but they were on the verge of falling apart because they were out of funding. I looked at that still youthful face on my screen and my chest grew warm. I found her contact information. Then I sent her a message. "Hi, Lin Shuan. My name is Mobai. I'm an angel investor, and I'm very interested in your project. Can we talk?" The message went out and disappeared into silence. I wasn't in a rush. I shut the computer and headed out. For the 40,000 RMB mission, I planned to handle it in a much more direct way. I took a cab to the biggest gold market in the city. In my last life, Yang Xiao had thought about buying gold too. But he went to a luxury jewelry store and bought overpriced decorative gold, while I walked straight to a counter that dealt only in raw gold. "Hello, sir. Today's raw gold price is 400 RMB per gram. Great, I'll take 100 grams. That made it exactly 40,000. Swipe, sign, done. The gold bar was in my hands, heavy and cold with that metallic weight. Ding. Spending mission complete. Reward issued. Cashback amount, 40,000 RMB. New mission. Spend 80,000 RMB within 24 hours. I had just put the gold bar into my bag when my phone rang. It was an unknown number. I picked up and a cool female voice came through carrying a hint of caution. Hello, is this Mr. Mobai? This is Lin Chuan. We met at a cafe near Jing University. When I arrived, she was already there. She was sitting by the window with the cheapest Americano in front of her. Sunlight fell across her, making her look clean and distant. She looked much younger than when I met her in my last life.